A walk among the stars, the monsters, the paranormal, and supernatural. Join your tour guides, Justin and Josh, on this cryptic journey through life and beyond. What you may not know is you've been on this journey for a long time, and you finally arrived. Join us and our cult by subscribing to this podcast and giving us a generous 5-star rating. With doing so, your soul will be set and the afterlife defined. Welcome to It's Cryptic Out There.
Welcome everybody to another episode of It's Cryptic Out There podcast. I am your host Justin, alongside my co-host Josh.
What's up?
That's just gonna be your go-to now.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Slight pause. What's up?
I mean, I don't know any more catchphrases. That went for so little amount of time.
Right. So, how's your week been?
It's been good. I've just been hanging out,
Same.
working.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It always tends to get so much busier during the holidays.
that's true. That's true.
Always so much busier.
Leading up, we have a live show next week.
That's right.
The Cryptic Christmas live show.
That's right.
On Facebook exclusively on the Cryptic private Facebook group.
That's right.
So if you haven't, joined that and you want to, you need to.
You need
Yes.
to.
Yeah. If
We're
you
growing
enjoy
pretty
us,
big. Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be, probably ridiculous.
Probably.
Like the Halloween one.
Of course.
But
Christmas themed.
yes, but stay tuned for that. Today, we had to postpone a certain episode that we were planning on doing. For this one, we received some crazy, gnarly information pertaining to the last episode we did on Austin Lee Edwards, the former Virginia State police officer who went to California to pick up a minor and ended up killing her family. And come to find out, the police didn't kill him. He killed himself. Blew his brains out, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like some new developments or whatever. But there's a couple articles that came out this week that really shocked a lot of people and is probably controversial. But also, we made a TikTok clip and there was a comment of a certain somebody, and we will get into that. But first, we're going to read off the articles that have came out, and then we will tell you what we received, pretty much. So you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
All right. But first, if you guys like the show, we're going to do the housekeeping. If you like the show, please like and subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, rate and review. Give us a 5-star if you think we're worthy enough for that. Leave a nice comment or whatever. It helps the show grow in the algorithm. It helps our show be seen more to potential listeners, viewers, etc. Follow us on all the socials: Facebook, Instagram.
Join the cult.
Join the cult. Yeah.
Join the cult, baby.
Because it's cryptic out there.
It's cryptic
The
out
good
there.
cult.
You know what? You know why you need to join the cult?
What's that?
Because it's cryptic out there, and you need somebody to watch your back.
There you go.
You need somebody to watch your back. Join the family.
We got you.
The good cult.
Absolutely. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Justin's mom.
Okay. Now, if you haven't heard this story before, you could either look it up, Austin Lee Edwards.
Pause it right here and go watch last week's episode.
Yeah, I was getting ready to get to that. Yes, because that episode was our first reaction to it. Everybody's first reaction to it. Now, some crazy developments have been brought to light. So the first one, the Virginia State Police won't release job records of ex-trooper who killed 3 in California. Now, when you read that, you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
What could they be hiding?
Right? Quote, agency says human error caused prior mental health incident to be missed in hiring process. It reminds me of WDBJ 7.
Yeah, the whole negligence claim,
Yeah.
Of can they really be held viable?
Right.
Because they were negligent in the hiring process. Me personally, I would say yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. You hired somebody and then this happened, and then you can admit that you didn't know this happened, or somebody didn't pick up on his previous mental health things. All right, that's your fault.
Right.
Like, you did that.
Right.
Even if you're driving down the street and you hit somebody and you didn't mean to, still manslaughter.
It's still you.
Yeah, you still did it.
Yep. I agree. All right. Virginia State Police acknowledge human error causing to miss a violent incident in the past of a former state trooper who killed 3 people in California last month. But the agency is refusing to release 247 pages of personnel records that could shed more light on his time as a state employee. The Virginia Mercury filed a public records request for all documents related to state police administrative investigations and background checks of former trooper Austin Lee Edwards, whom authorities say, quote, catfished a 15-year-old California girl online before traveling there and killing 3 members of her family. Yeah.
Even though, like, we've talked about this a lot,
and
it's always come up, it's still just crazy.
It is.
That is crazy.
It is.
You did so much.
Yes. Edwards' 15-month stint as a state police trooper ended October 28th when he left his state job to join the Washington County Sheriff's Office in Southwest Virginia. According to California authorities, Edwards killed the girl's mother and grandparents on November 25th and tried to kidnap her before dying by suicide during a shootout with police. Now, this article says kidnapped. It still hasn't been, I don't think, officially announced if it was kidnapped or that she actually wanted to go with him.
Yeah.
But that's just, that's just the way it is.
I mean, regardless, she was 15, right?
Yeah.
Regardless, like, it doesn't
Groomed.
matter if she wanted to go or not.
Manipulated.
Like, she is not of age to make that decision.
Right.
So, regardless, I would say she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, you're right.
She was.
State police spokeswoman Corinne Geller said the agency was choosing to, quote, exercise its statutory discretion to keep the employment records confidential, asked if the agency could explain that choice given the significant public interest in the murders Edwards committed and his background as a police officer in Virginia. Geller said the state's transparency laws don't require the agency to commit further. Edwards' behavior as a state police officer never triggered any internal investigations, according to the agency, and there was no potentially troubling information in his background that the agency would have been legally required to pass along to his new law enforcement employer in Washington County. Under Virginia law, the state police would have had to tell the county sheriff's office about any alleged criminal activity, excessive force, or other misconduct in Edwards' law enforcement background. However, state police say their own hiring process was flawed because they were unaware that the court ordered Edwards to be hospitalized for a mental health episode in 2016. Now, I'm just going to leave in this article now because this will tie into the next article that I'm about to read. All right. Catfishing Virginia cop who killed California family was detained in 2016 after violent threats. Abington, Virginia. The Virginia State Police officer who, quote, catfished a 15-year-old California girl online and killed her mother and grandparents was detained for psychiatric evaluation in 2016 after threatening to kill himself and his father and experiencing relationship troubles with his girlfriend, according to a police report obtained by the Los Angeles Times. Now, remember what I just said. Relationship troubles with his girlfriend. The 2016 incident, which has not been previously reported, raises new questions about how Austin Lee Edwards became a law enforcement officer and offers details about his life. Authorities in Virginia have said they were shocked by the California rampage and knew of no red flags in Edwards' background. Edwards, who was 28, a former Virginia state cop who in November joined the sheriff's office in Washington County, Virginia, as a deputy, portrayed himself as a 17-year-old while communicating with a girl online, according to Riverside Police. That was what just happened. So this was another girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like he had a... I don't know. That kind of seems like it's not like a catfish only does one.
Right.
You know, they got a whole bunch of people on the line
right.
that they're talking to.
Absolutely.
Every time you see it, it's not just one specific person. It's multiple. Tens of people, maybe?
This was 2022 when this happened?
Mm-hmm.
He had a girlfriend, quote, in 2016.
Yeah.
When he was 21? 21 maybe?
Something like that,
yeah. Okay, so police later stopped Edwards' car, and this is just what happened. We already know what happened to him. On the evening of February 7th, 2016, Edwards watched the Super Bowl with his father, Christopher Roy Edwards. They each drank 2 beers. The father later told police. Later that night, Christopher Edwards awoke to the sound of his 21-year-old son making noise in the bathroom. He called out to his son, who had locked the door, then used a screwdriver to get the door open and saw his son with a cut on his hand. Christopher Edwards later told police he didn't know what his son had used to harm himself, but knives and a small hatchet had been nearby. A hatchet. Now, he mentioned, or the article mentioned that he was going to kill his dad. Was that the hatchet there for a reason?
Maybe that was the plan,
Maybe.
Something like that.
Maybe.
I mean, this is like extremely manic,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was talking about it today with some people at work. When these people go to make this decision and everyone wonders, like, why do they kill themselves at the end of it? Could you imagine, like, when we listened to the 911 call?
Yeah.
From the beginning of that call, it was, I just killed my mom and my sister.
You're talking about an older, terrifying episode?
Yeah.
911 episode?
Yeah, and it's just all that, talking about it, exactly how I did it, everything, and then at the very end, it starts to break down of, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done?
Yeah.
I think once the mass act, like of a shooting or anything like that,
reality sets in.
Once it sets in, it's like, oh shit, man. Like, I'm a state trooper. I just killed 3 people. I kidnapped a 15-year-old. Like, I'll get murdered in prison, So.
Just end it there.
Probably.
Yeah.
And you're at that's your lowest point, right?
Yeah.
Committing these atrocities, that's your lowest point where...
Yeah.
Killing yourself probably isn't like a weird option.
Right.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. My life's ruined, so why not just end it, Christopher Edwards called for an ambulance while his son went to his bedroom and sat on the bed, repeatedly opening and closing a pocket or folding knife, according to the report. Once told that an ambulance was on the way, Edwards tried to leave the apartment, but his father subdued him in the kitchen. The elder Edwards told police Christopher Edwards could not be reached for comment. Emergency medical technicians discovered Edwards being held down by his father. The EMTs, disturbed by Edwards' resistance to medical aid and attempts to escape his father's control, requested police assistance, according to the report. When police arrived around 3:30 a.m. on February 8, 2016, they found that the home had a large presence of blood inside. Edwards continued to resist authorities, refusing to let EMTs treat his injury and continuing to try to escape his father. One officer ordered Edwards to show his hands, after which Edwards began screaming and threatening everyone. According to the officer's account in the report, the officer took out his taser and Edwards yelled at him to use it. Christopher Edwards pleaded for the officer not to use the taser on his son and said he could subdue him. After getting Edwards to the ground, the officer and a member of the EMT crew were able to handcuff him and strap him to a stretcher.
She don't like that.
No, she don't. Edwards was transported to Johnson's Memorial Hospital. He had an apparent serious cut on his left hand and said in front of the police officers that the moment he was free from handcuffs, he would kill his father and try to kill himself.
Wow.
Virginia State Police didn't know about this?
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, just imagine. Just imagine.
And he's a cop.
Yeah, he became a state police officer. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy.
Well, here we go. Police said Christopher Edwards had bite marks on both arms but declined medical treatment. He told authorities he didn't know why his son had harmed himself, but said it could have been to do with problems with his, quote, girlfriend. Because of the suicidal and homicidal statements, an emergency custody order was issued, under which Edwards was transported to a local hospital where medical professionals assessed whether he met the requirements for a temporary detention order. According to the report, a TDO, which allows law enforcement to take someone into custody and transport them for mental health evaluation or care if the person is unwilling to do so.
It's probably like the temporary detention order.
Yeah. A Washington County judge released Edwards' TDO on Tuesday in response to a motion filed by the Times article. The record indicates that the order was issued around 10 a.m. on February 2016 because there was a substantial likelihood that as a result of mental illness, Edwards will, in the near future, seriously harm himself or suffer harm because of his, quote, lack of capacity to protect himself from harm or provide himself with basic needs. The order said Edwards was in need of hospitalization or treatment and was either unwilling or unable to seek it. That day, Edwards was transported to Ridgeview Pavilion, a psychiatric facility in Bristol, Virginia. Emergency custody orders are issued for a variety of reasons, including when someone may harm himself or others. The order can be issued voluntary or involuntary and can remain in effect until a temporary detention order is issued. I'm not going to read all this, but...
This is crazy because I'm literally just sitting here thinking, like, how does this guy become...
Yeah.
How does he even become mall security?
Right. Right.
Let alone a Virginia State police officer.
Right.
That's...
Yeah. Edwards never disclosed the 2016 incident to the Virginia State Police. A spokesperson for the agency, Corinne Geller, said in a statement, Geller declined to comment on the emergency custody order and temporary detention order, saying the department was barred by law from discussing confidential records. Geller said the agency is conducting a review of Edwards' hiring process. Geller did not respond to requests for comment after the Times informed her that the order were no longer confidential.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Officials from the two agencies said none of Edwards' prior employers had discovered issues with him. Geller said the agency conducted a thorough background check as part of the hiring process, which would have included a fingerprint-based criminal history examination and psychological testing, though it's not clear if that effort would have uncovered the emergency custody order or a temporary detention order.
I mean, if he was just like of sound mind at the time, if he was like manic depressive or something like that, bipolar,
Yeah.
multiple personality or something, or whatever, or borderline personality, sorry. Like, if he could have easily have just been like, I'm fine,
Yeah.
and gone through it, but that's why
It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go stay tuned.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
This train is about to wreck.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, you may not want to listen, some of you, because it gets pretty rough. Like I said, if you follow our socials, I posted that I've never really have heard stuff like this before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it left me speechless. Like, it's even hard to really explain right now, just by how gross and disturbing the stuff we received from this anonymous source. Now, remember when I said his girlfriend back in 2016? Well, we posted a clip on TikTok, like we said earlier, and there's a comment from a female saying that Austin Edwards groomed her and did it for a few years, and she has been trying to reach out to, or anywhere that she could, that she would see the story or whatever, she would comment. Just so happened that she saw our clip and commented, and I reached out to her, and she wants to be anonymous, but she wants to tell her story. And she gave us her story and wants us to read it. I'm going to read what she wrote out for us, and then we'll go from there.
Before you do this, I want everyone to keep in mind all of the Jerry Smith stuff.
Right.
How long did he catfish people for?
Yeah, it's
a decade.
Yeah.
And met up with some people.
Right. Try to get with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dressed up, as a woman to even do this.
Yep.
So this right here, yes, this is, it's not out of the realm of possibility. This is possibility.
Absolutely.
This is.
Yeah. Okay. So, listener discretion is advised from here on out. This is probably the craziest episode we're going to do. All right. Here it goes. This is my story of Austin Lee Edwards. It all started when I was 12 years old. I was just goofing around on Omegle, which is that popular website
it's like a chat roulette.
Yeah, where you hit next and some random person, whoever in the world.
Or, if we're being honest, like penis simulator.
Yeah, pedophiles.
Yeah, for real. That's what it is.
Goofing around on Omegle like a lot of people were at that time, which is true. Omegle was a big thing. And I came across this guy who seemed nice, and somehow he convinced me to add him on Skype so we could continue talking. He knew that I was only 12 years old. I didn't know at the time he was 19. Big gap. The biggest gap.
Yeah.
12 years old, Jesus Christ. At first, our conversation seemed, quote, normal as it could be to me, a 12-year-old, but I could tell as time went by, he was becoming obsessed with me. He would ask me to do explicit things on video calls or send him pictures and videos, and he would often randomly start jerking off and showing me. I was scared. I shouldn't have been exposed to those things at 12 years old, but he made threats to me if I didn't continue talking to him. He also refrained from telling me his real name, but eventually he told me because he trusted me. I tried to find him everywhere, but he only had a Facebook with barely anything on it. At the time, he only had a flip phone and a laptop. Of course, I didn't tell anybody about what was happening because I felt as if it was my fault. I'm the one that started talking to him. I hid it very well from everybody. As time went on, I was talking to him less, trying to make up excuses, hoping he would just leave me alone or get tired of it. But he didn't. Multiple times he threatened me that he would kill himself if I stopped talking to him. One night that always strikes out in my head and was probably the most traumatic. He Skype called me and he was acting very strange and crying and just upset. I didn't know what to do. I tried talking to him. He then held a gun to his head and was threatening that he was going to shoot himself. I immediately got terrified of him. I didn't understand. He had this gun in his hands for a while. During the whole time, he made me be on the call with him. Eventually, he hung up, and I tried to distance myself because I could not do anything. I was a child. Another time before this, he called me and was acting the same way, but that time he had a knife in his hand, and he made me watch him cut himself.
Oh, man.
Which was extremely triggering and traumatized me.
As a 12-year-old girl.
Right. Because I was struggling with self-harm myself, and he told me he tried it because of me. He blamed me. At this point, I feared for my safety. I lived across the country, but clearly he was insane enough to drive that far.
Yeah.
I knew that in the back of my head, I distanced myself even more, and I told him I couldn't talk to him anymore because my parents found out. They didn't. Mm-hmm. But I felt as if that was the only way to get him to stop talking to me. I blocked him and did the best I could to move on with my life, pushing down all the trauma I had just experienced. He would make new Skype accounts trying to contact me. Eventually, I just deleted Skype completely from my laptop and never looked back. But he continued stalking me. He never stopped. He tried to contact me in late 2020 on my personal Facebook account that I had previously already due to the fear of him finding me. He said, "Hey," frowny face. The second I saw his name pop up in the message requests, I felt sick. I never told him my full name. He was searching for me. I messaged him and said, quote, "Do not contact me ever again." I blocked his Facebook, and again the fear came back even more. He was still looking for me, nearly 8 years later. From that day, I had nightmares about him and all the trauma and pain he caused me. I'm getting goosebumps just reading this. All of my accounts are private and have been since. Usually not even with my real name. I told my boyfriend about this story since Edwards had messaged me right around the time I got together with my boyfriend. I had to let him know because it was bothering me so much. Fast forward to December 1st, 2022. I was scrolling on Instagram and stopped immediately because I saw a post with his face. I didn't even get to read the words. I felt sick just seeing his face. I can't even explain the feeling. I felt so distraught and disgusted with what he did. I read the whole article in horror. with tears streaming down my face, trying to not to get sick. I never thought I'd see my abuser while scrolling on Instagram randomly. I can't even imagine how many other victims there was. My heart goes out to everyone affected by this, and just know you are not alone. Austin Lee Edwards was a liar, groomer, pedophile, and a murderer. And then she goes on to say, let me know if you have any questions for me. Thank you again for letting me share my story.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's heartbreaking.
Right?
But like she said, how many more? Who else?
It is so hard to tell.
Yeah. You think about it on that phone, man, you can meet countless people.
Right?
Countless. And if you just fake it, you know, with like fake picture, Jerry Lee Smith, man.
Yeah. I mean, Austin's face is somewhat youngish. Mm-hmm. It seems like he appears to be younger than what he is or was.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you didn't think that was that bad, this is bad. I asked this source if she had, old messages still from her Skype. She did say she deleted it or whatever, but she was able to get back on it. And she found the messages. Now, before you guys, I'm sure not all of you, but there might be some skeptics.
Of course.
Of, was this really Austin Lee Edwards? Well, there's somewhat proof that it is, and you will hear it. What he says in the conversations, we cannot repeat. I refuse to repeat them. So what we're doing is we typed it up in like a generator where it's text to speech. So we wrote it up to where it's their conversation over the years in just a simulation or a generated voice, AI voice. So we're going to play that, and then we'll come back and discuss it. But like we said, listener and viewer discretion is advised. This girl was 12 years old.
I ain't heard it.
Yeah. He hasn't heard it.
Yeah, so you'll get my genuine reaction.
Right. She was 12 years old. He was 19. Just remember that. All right. So let's go ahead and play it. You've been warned. Here we go. We'll come back. Before you listen to this conversation, there are some usernames that I would like to address before you start listening. The anonymous source, the female who was 12 years old at the time, had several usernames. For example, Swagbra, Lil B, Lil Peep, and Versace Python. Austin's usernames were Zero, Austin, and Babyface Mountain Dew.
October 25th, 2014. Swag bruh. Hi Zero, I'd like to add you as a contact. Zero. ALMAO. Swag bruh. A. Zero. Yo, what the fuck? I said I wanted tits waiting on me when I got back. I'm fucking pissed. I'm sure you are, but that doesn't change that I'm going to kill myself out of anger. Swag bruh. Akya. Zero. You been back on Omegle yet? Or nah? I'm sure you love wading through ocean of penis. Swag bruh. Nope. Zero. You don't like oceans of dick? That is so weird. Any whore, what are you doing? Faggot. Swag bruh. Ouch. October 28th, 2014. Austin. Now I want a full-blown shirtless selfie. Face and all. In a mirror. ASAP. Swag bruh. I'm too fat for that. Austin. Hey now. You are not fat. Swag bruh. How do you know? Austin. Because I said so. If I can pick you up, you aren't fat. And I picked up my 300-pound brother. Swag bruh. Well, I'm good. Austin. MMK. How about dat selfie then? Smiley face. Swag bruh. I am in bed though. SMH. Austin. Ouch. I cry. Dat feel when no titties to stare at. October 29th, 2014 Austin. Rest in penis. So what you doing other than no sending tits? Watching YouTube or something like that? Swag bruh. You got tits. Austin. But I wanted more. I could never get enough titties. My friend's girlfriend is begging him to fuck her. I'm just sitting here like, damn. Swag bruh. Why, Austin? Why what? Why am I sitting next to a girl who's begging a dude to fuck, or why is she begging? Swag bruh. Both. Austin. She's begging because she sees he is too tired to fuck. I am sitting here because they wanted me to stay here a few nights. Swag bruh. Oh, Austin. Giggity giggity. Niggity niggity. Do you use Skype on your phone, nigga? Swag bruh. Why, Austin? Because that's the only logical explanation for why it takes you 40 years to reply sometimes. Swag bruh. Ya Austin. MMMMHMMM. Swag bruh. Imhum Austin. MMMHMMO baby. Right there. My friend finally took his GF in there to lay the D to her. So now I'm all alone. Sad face. Swag bruh. I'm sorry. Austin. Not your fault. Do me a favor and entertain me because I'm bored as hell. Nigga. Sad face. Swag bruh. Sorry. Hi. Austin. Non-nigga, you are too busy for me. You too busy jilling off. Swag bruh. No, Austin. How much longer did you talk to my friend after I left the other day? By the way, not that I care, just making conversation. Swag bruh. Like 2 minutes LMAO. Austin. Wow, guess I was interesting. Swag bruh. Yeah, Austin. We could probably vid call later tonight if you want. Swag bruh. Okay. Austin. Tell me some shit you like to do. Hobbies or whatever. Swag bruh. Sleep. Austin. Damn son, me too. So much in common. I bet you like to eat too. Swag bruh. Is that a fat joke? Because I'm fat, Austin. No, it was a common things like joke because you said you like to sleep. But fine, be a faggot and take it as a fat joke. Swag bruh. I love to eat. Austin. Maybe I'll eat you. Smiley face. I am fapping to dog balls. Swag bruh. Ew. Austin. Yummy. Delicious dog balls. Swag bruh. Yuck. Austin. Send me pictures of your balls. Thanks. I'll fap my dick off. Swag bruh. Ew. Austin. What? Swag bruh. My balls. Austin. What? Your chesticles. Your melons. Milk sacks. Sweater puppies. Swag bruh. Hot. Austin. Hot pockets. Swag bruh. Austin. Damn nigga, I forgot you existed. Swag bruh. Ouch. October 30, 2014 Austin. I'm your mommy. Show mommy where the bad man touched you. Swag bruh. Emo. Austin. I'll fuck you with my erect vagina. Swag bruh. Ew. Austin. I'm going to stick my long throbbing pussy right up your dick. Swag bruh. Oh, Austin. Isn't that hot? Swag bruh. No, Austin. Oh shit, nigga. I'm kawaii in the streets, senpai in the sheets. Swag bruh. K. Austin, tits or GTFO? Yo bruh. Send me some titties or I'll jizz on your phone. Swag bruh. My mom had my phone when you sent that. I hate you. Austin. KEK. Swag bruh. OMG. Austin. I'm dead. RIP. Swag bruh. Who is that? And I was like, Austin. I am dying. Swag bruh. Me too. Austin. Laughing uncontrollably. Swag bruh. Thanks a lot, Austin. You don't understand just how much I am laughing. Did she get to see the full message or just the hey bruh part? Because I will be super disappointed if she didn't get to see the whole thing. Swag bruh. Whole thing. Austin. Fuck yeah. So how did you explain it to her? Or what? Haha, funny jokester friend. Ha ha ha, I would never send my titties to random internet people. Ha ha ha, mom, no, I'm not a slut. Mom, please don't kick me out. Swag bruh. She didn't understand. November 20, 2014. Swag bruh. I'm bored and pretty. 0. Yeah, but are you naked? Swag bruh. Number 0. Then get naked. Swag bruh. I'm cold and sick. 0. Why and why? Swag bruh. 'Cause I'm sick and what you mean why? 0. Get a blanket and cuddle under it. Don't be cold. November 20th, 2014. Austin. Yo, so what was your actual name again? It was one of those names that ended in Lee. Swag bruh. Censored. Austin. I'm going to set it as your Skype label for me so I can learn it well. Why the extra E? Ah, it hurts. Take it away, mama. Swag bruh. Thanks. Austin. Is okay. My middle name is Lee. Sad face. November 24th, 2014. Swag bruh. Yeah. Austin. I wish you were my pinky toe tbh. Swag bruh. Why? Austin. So I can bang you in all of my furniture. Did you die? Swag bruh. No. December 2nd, 2014. Swag bruh. Thanks. Austin. No problem. Swag bruh. Sup. Austin. What ya eatin'? Swag bruh. Sandwich. Austin. Delish. How about you eat this dick? Swag bruh. K. I am craving chocolate. WTF. Austin. I've got a chocolate dick. Swag bruh. But you're white. Austin. But it tastes like chocolate. December 2nd, 2014. Austin. No, I'm not a killer, I'm a fucker. Swag bruh. Fuck YHEM. Austin. I already did. Incest op. Swag bruh. EU. January 24th, 2015. Dank meme guy. Are you okay? Don't die, please. Lil B. No. Dank meme guy. Or if you do die, die at an angle where I can see your tits. January 10th, 2015. Austin. Wanna Skype? Lil B. I can't yet. Austin. Why's that? Lil B. Because my mom. Austin. Kill her. Lil B. Oh. FEBURARY 7th 2016. Babyface Mountain Dew. I'm really drunk trying to drown my sadness. Versace Python. Why? Babyface Mountain Dew. I have drank so much booze. Versace Python. Why? Babyface Mountain Dew. I have to read every message 5 times. I am so sad. I just want to forget. Versace Python. What? Babyface Mountain Dew. Everything. Everything. Versace Python. Me. Babyface Mountain Dew. I want to kill myself. No, not you. Everything else. Versace Python. What the fuck? Babyface Mountain Dew. I want to die. I won't because I love you. Can we Skype? Versace Python. In a minute. Are you drunk? Babyface Mountain Dew. Maybe why? Versace Python. I didn't drink for you. Smiley face. Babyface Mountain Dew. Did you really? Not drink for me. Versace Python. Yep. Babyface Mountain Dew. Fuck. I feel bad. Versace Python. It's fine, babe. Babyface Mountain Dew. No, I did something bad. Sorry. Versace Python. Stop, I love you. Babyface Mountain Dew. I cut myself a little bit, don't be mad. Versace Python. Why? Babyface Mountain Dew. Accident. Versace Python. Are you sure? Babyface Mountain Dew. No. I might have done it out of sadness, but I don't want you to do it so. I'll say it was an accident. Versace Python. Why the fuck would you do that? Babyface Mountain Dew. I'm a crazy little fucker. Versace Python. Okay. December 10th, 2016. Babyface Mountain Dew. Hi hun bun. Versace Python. Why were you in the hospital? Babyface Mountain Dew. I was walking outside the other night and slipped and cut my hand pretty bad. And they thought it was a suicide attempt, but it was on my hand, not my wrist. So, I ended up having to stay in a mental hospital for 2 days while the therapist tried to figure me out. They obviously didn't find anything wrong because they released my ass. Versace Python. WTF. Babyface Mountain Dew. Yeah, I know. I had to be around crazy people. Sad face. Yeah, I actually knew a bit about how those plays work, so I just told them everything they wanted to hear. So, they threw me out in 2 days. September 3rd, 2016 Austin. I think I have anxiety. Lil Peep. Why, Austin? It would explain why I get stomach aches so often. And why I always feel nervous. Lil Peep. Maybe. Austin. IDK, I'm not a doctor. But I am crazy as fuck.
We're back.
What the hell, man? Crazy.
Dude, it's...
That's wild. That is wild.
And before anybody, like the skeptics, it all adds up. It all adds up, and I have screenshots of the code conversation. If I have not already, posted it during the
video,
conversations. Yeah, it's that is one of the most disturbing things I have ever read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That how the fuck did that guy become a cop? How did he become a Virginia State police officer? How? How? Jeez, man.
He's so immature, sick, arrogant, demanding.
Yeah. Tits or get the fuck out.
He knew this girl was 12 years old.
Mm-hmm. And 2014, man. We would have been in high.
We were graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, we're his age.
That would have been after we graduated.
Yeah.
Like, right after. Man. Jeez, dude.
When I read that, I had to sit and just think about it. And this is the best way that I thought that we could present it.
I think that's the only way you can present it.
Yeah.
Is to have them have that kind of tell the story.
Yeah.
There's things there. I mean, he is a product, man. Like, he's part of that fringe society, like Alec Jones in a way, where I can say whatever I want and do whatever I want. I don't care what anybody says. And you're the snowflake.
And how he says things, it's like he's used to saying that to people. In
the times that he wasn't talking to her, probably talking to a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
I get it, Mavis. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Now, so she wanted this, to be released, the anonymous source. I'm thankful that she,
thank you.
reached out to us.
Yeah.
And we hope that we did it the best way.
I mean, just comparing, like, it's too crazy.
Yeah.
It's too crazy. This poor girl.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, there's others.
Just think that could have been the girl who lost her family. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was lucky.
Yeah.
She was lucky.
Lucky to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's gone through so much trauma.
She's still traumatized from it, but
you just didn't get, like, your family murdered.
Yeah.
But she went through all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl. It's awful.
Yeah. So I don't know where this will take off. I feel like this is a very, very important to add to the whole Austin Edwards persona or whatever.
Yeah.
It definitely needs to be addressed because it just shows that he was sick for a long, long time.
2014, man.
Yeah. And probably, before that.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah. I mean, let's see, he'd have been 19. I mean, I think like Snapchat and stuff came out our sophomore year of high school.
Well, listen. The girl was 15 back when Black Friday happened. She was 15 years old. Mm-hmm. He was almost fucking 30.
Yeah.
30 years old.
Black Friday. Who?
The murders.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
He was 28. He was almost 30 years old. Yeah. And he's still doing this shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like we said with Jerry Lee Smith, man.
Yeah.
Like, imagine 10 years. 10 years of that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I mean, the evidence is there. It all adds up. The time frame. He mentions his middle name is Lee. And the whole cutting the hand, going to the hospital.
Cut my hand, but I fell outside.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing.
Right.
The timeline adds up.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Mavis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is what we were given. I don't, like I said, I don't know where this is going to take off. Hopefully,
trying to drop this soon.
Yeah, trying to drop it as soon as possible. And hopefully it gets around, and a lot of people tune in for this, because I think it's, if not one of the most important episodes we've done.
Yeah, it's very important. There's a lot of things that are interesting about this. The fact that a pedophile can join a police force.
Yeah, you keep talking.
Yeah. She said, "Let me out of here. Let me out of here." She's coming. There you go. She's free.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's literally all we have today.
I'm speechless. Sort of. I don't know how to address that.
Right.
I feel like maybe when we come back in a week and for the live stream, I'll be able to. We'll have a little bit more. For this, the more information that comes out.
Yeah, I agree. And who knows what's going to happen after this? We'll see. Yeah. And thank you for the source who gave us all this.
I'm sure that was very hard to talk about, go through.
Very brave to
for real,
address that.
For real. Strong, to give her opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, is she coming?
Oh.
There she is.
First time
on camera.
There's Mavis, everybody.
Pretty girl. That's a good way to end it.
Yep, that was a good way to end it. Our Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you all for listening, for watching. Very, very hard episode.
Yeah.
Very difficult episode. But we hope that you all will share it and spread it around, because, like we said, we think it needs to be heard. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, if you guys like the show, like we said at the beginning of the episode, like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that jazz.
She burped right in the face.
If there's another victim out there, please reach out to us, or reach out to the police.
Yeah.
More importantly, yeah.
Also, if you feel like you or someone you know of, I guess, could be being groomed.
Yeah.
That's what's really weird. Especially for you parents, maybe grandparents out there. That is a very modern thing.
Yeah.
Be aware. Seriously be aware of who your kids are talking to, because it is not hard to meet a stranger on the internet.
Right.
And it is also not hard for your child to be almost scarred immediately, because Omegle still exists.
Yeah. Very easy to be manipulated.
Yeah. Especially if you're a kid. And that's the whole thing with abuse. She's like, well, I felt like it was my fault, If you are a child, it is not your fault.
No,
you are a child,
Yeah.
Does not matter, especially at 12 years old.
Yeah.
This girl was taking naked pictures of herself at 12 years old for this piece of shit.
And he was jerking off in front of her.
Man.
Sick, everybody. But yeah, we'll end it
there. This man became a cop.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He became a cop.
Yes.
I know. I'm getting animated, girl.
But we'll end it here, and we'll see what happens. Thank you all again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Josh, thanks for being on once again.
Of course. Of course, I've made it now.
Yes, and so has Mavis.
Yep, you're in here. You did it.
All right. Lastly, watch your back. It's Cryptic out there.
Make a life for myself. 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 Make a life for myself.